What's up, guys? Back with another video today. I'm gonna kick it off with a little ideology again. Today's topic is gonna be how to be a good uke. So some preface on the word uke. I think comes from judo, but we got introduced to this term from Larry Hope. He owns Workshop, and when he coached at UFC, he told us to be a good uke. And in my opinion, what it means to be a good uke is being the person that's there for your partner when they need you, right? When they're doing the drills. For one, you're not fighting back, unless they specifically ask you to change some kind of reaction. You want to give them a chance to work the technique. That's being a good uke, What else do you think makes a good uke?
I think that's a good point, right? So especially for beginners, they don't really understand that, like, when you're drilling a new technique, it's drilling. Like, you don't know how to do the movement yet. So if your partner or your uke is defending and blocking, then how do you practice the technique, right? So to your point, right? When it's a brand new technique, of course you need to kind of let the person do the work. But if it's if you guys in a roll, a flow roll, or that scenario, then you put up some resistance, right? I think the other thing about being a good uke is giving feedback, right? Especially if it's a situation where one person is a higher belt than the other, right? So a blue belt and a white belt, or however the balance of it may be. It's helpful to have the more experienced person give his uke the appropriate feedback, right? Especially if it's a technique that they've done before, they're comfortable with.
Yeah, even white belt to white belt.
Yeah.
Notice your base or something,
It's true. Yeah.
Another part of being a good uke is, I think, being able to recognize when to adjust your skill level based on who you're rolling with, right? If you are heavier person going against maybe somebody smaller, like say a lady that's a little bit timid, maybe you're not gonna go out there and kill her, right? That's just, to that point, you're just stroking your ego, right? There's no point. So being able to vary speeds, not always having to kill somebody, they can learn through getting killed and having fun too. You gotta mix it up, I believe. You might give them the wrong idea after a while.
Right. I think the other thing too, right, being a good uke is having patience, right? Because not everybody can learn and pick up at the same speed, right? So even if you have to go over it multiple times and they don't get it, it's okay, right? That's what class is for. That's what drilling is for. That's what practice is for. Not everybody catches on as quickly. Maybe physically they're not, they can't do the technique, or just for some reason they're just not getting it right. So it does take a little more effort for that person to get the hang of it. But as we said, jiu-jitsu is technically an individual sport, but you can't get better at it by yourself. It's almost impossible, right? So you do need your partner. Pick your partners wisely and help the people that you can, and accept the criticism that you're given, right? It's not always gonna be like, wow, that was awesome. I'm gonna tell you, oh, that wasn't so good, and then you graciously accept it, right? You gotta learn.
I was trying to think of something to say. Like, yeah, sometimes a more harsh message might elicit a better response. Somebody who's keeps winning a tournament based off maybe their athleticism might come to a point where their technique has to be shining through, right?
Yeah. It's not the easiest thing to tell somebody, but it's a reality check, right? You got a tournament technique. You're winning with physical dominance, but at some point you're gonna level off, right? You're gonna plateau. But with technique, it's hard to plateau with technique.
guys have a beautiful day. Us.